Coach, if you could please share with us some things that you saw from your team on your spring break trip and the series against St. Olaf.
Yeah, we had really good starting pitching, I think, to kind of lead with a positive. We feel like the starting pitching that we've had here through our first 10 games has really been very good. And the problem is the other parts of the games have been inconsistent. And we've had a lot of guys struggle offensively. And some of the guys are guys that, have been good for us. And so I know some of it's a mental thing, when you kind of start poorly and you start pressing. And we've seen some of that happen, even with some of our best offensive guys. And so we're trying to get them to just mentally relax and physically. I think that there was some swing adjustments that we were hoping to make, and it was taking them probably a little longer than what we could. So we just weren't supporting the starting pitching from an offensive standpoint, and we've been a little inconsistent right now from a team defensive situation. We will kind of put some bad innings together, and so we're going to have to get better offensively and get more consistent defensively, and we're really hoping the starting pitching can continue to move forward, and we know we're probably going to have to add to that starting pitching when we get into the conference season with 6 games a week, and so, but we're early in the season. We're 6-4, and we've had good things. We've had some bad things take place, and we've just got we've got some new guys that are trying to feel it out too. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks we can get it figured out.
Speaking of pitching, Max Heinrich was named Pitcher of the Week from your spring break trip. How was he effective on the mound in those games?
Well, like I said, all 4 of them. Max had a number of good outings. He was 2-0 on our southern trip, and had a 13 strikeout game, just kind of continued, from his sophomore year. I think that he's figured out how to pitch at the college level, and has done a good job changing speeds. He's all 4 of our starting pitchers have really pounded the zone well. Taylor Gilson had a great outing and set a school record for strikeouts with 15. Parker Bolt has just continued to do a great job of putting the ball in play. A lot strikeouts, no walks, that type of thing. I think all 4 of those guys. Tanner Eckhart is the 4th guy that's a young sophomore that we knew last year as a freshman was going to be pretty talented, so like I said, we're hoping that those 4 guys can continue to pitch well for us.
You host St. Thomas Sunday, which will be their season opener. What do you know about that program?
Well, St. Thomas is one of the best programs in our area, in our region. They're actually in a different region, but the Minnesota league is a lot like the Iowa Conference, and typically St. Thomas is winning that conference, and so we've played them a number of years. So we started actually last year back again and playing them, and I think we'll continue that matchup here for a while. But the thing is they have not had their southern trip yet. This will be actually their first games. They play Central on Saturday and then come in and play us a doubleheader on Sunday. So they're kind of beginning that process, and I'm sure we'll have our hands full Sunday if we're not playing well, but we like playing these good teams, especially leading up to the conference season, and so we're looking forward to the matchup here Sunday.
Sounds great.
Thanks.